Ecamm Fam, what's good, y'all? What is good? Welcome to another episode of Marshall Creates with Ecamm. If you're watching us live, happy Thursday. And if you're watching us on a replay squad, happy whatever day it is that you're watching this. So welcome to Marshall Creates. Let me check in with the fam. Y'all know we fresh off of Creator Camp. We had so much fun. George, what is good? It was great to meet you last week. Mr. Moderator, Paul Duncan, it was great to meet you as well. We had so much fun last week, y'all, in the session. Rich, what is good? It was great to meet you last week as well. Man, Rich he's a character. I'll just leave it at that. He's a character, and he's like a professional bowler as well. Marcus, what is good? Welcome Game Time 216. I know, right? I'm missing the 3D version of everybody. Dr. Elo, it was great to meet you last week as well. Hank, what is good? And we got a full house in here today. Hey, Callie, what's good? Okay, before submission to let everyone know who had the best logo at Creator Camp. All right. Steven, what's good? Cool. Awesome. Ennis. Oh, look, I see you got the logo already, using the logo already in your profile picture. That's amazing, Ennis. Thanks so much. It's good to see everybody. It's like a family reunion in this joint from last week. All right, y'all. I just wanted to, we probably won't be here that long, but I wanted to talk about my experience at Creator Camp last week. It was phenomenal, y'all. It was phenomenal. So I just airdropped a bunch of photos and videos to my MacBook, and my guy Joe also sent me some photos as well. So I'm gonna grab some of those. So for those of you who don't know what Creative Camp is, essentially it was Ecamm's first real life or in person event. So we went up to Massachusetts last week in Amesbury, which is where Ecamm is headquartered. If you're wondering, so we went up there to Amesbury. It's about 40 minutes north of Boston, and we had a ball. So the goal of the camp was to get everyone together in person, and just have some hands-on workshops. But the main thing was just build community, in my opinion. Just meet each other face to face. I feel like Ecamm really blew up during the pandemic when people went from working in offices to now all of a sudden having to work from home, whether you had a traditional type of job or you already work from home. Um, but to see how much has changed over the past 3 years, seemed like lockdowns were in effect for like a year, almost 2 years. Can't believe we talking about it now. It's like it was before. It was thinking of something like that happening, you couldn't imagine, and now it's like a part of our history. It's crazy how things happen. But anyway, getting together for the first time, a lot of us, like, it was my first time meeting everybody, bro. Like everybody, Doc Rock, Katie, Diana Gladney, Hank, Honor, Fulgens. I had never really met anyone in person from the Ecamm fam, unless I brought them into the Ecamm fam. Including Elysia. I brought him into the Ecamm fam, and I met. He's the first one I think I met. But to have everyone there in person, not everyone, but a lot of the big Ecamm names and a lot of the community who are active, whether in the Facebook group or on YouTube. So just to have everyone there and get to meet everyone and have a ton of fun. It was amazing, y'all. It was amazing. I played it cool when I was giddy about being in the Ecamm studio. Yeah. So, we had a few different. It was a two, 3-ish, 2-ish day event because we had a meet and greet, on that Wednesday evening, and then we had sessions on Thursday and Friday. When I tell you the Ecamm team, they really outdid themselves because the whole setup was phenomenal. One, we had car service. The workshop facilitators had car service from the airport to the hotel and vice versa. And during the 2 days, well, 2.5 days, there was shuttle service, and not just a regular old shuttle. It was like a full decked out like coach bus, and like a smaller one, but it was like brand new. So they treated us like rock stars, and just to think about the logistics of those 3 days, moving people from whether it's the Ecamm studio to a hotel to another location where my sessions were, to see how they figured all of that out. It's like, wow, like they really took the time to make sure that we had a world-class experience. So my sessions, they were at Beowulf Brewery. I can never say that word right. Brewery. Beowulf Brewery. And it was cool, man. The catering was lit. I did 3 sessions on Thursday. So I did a session on branding along with Anna and Fulgens. Anna took headshots of everyone, and Fulgens, he pretty much put everything that we created in the first half, put it into Ecamm, and did a whole bunch of cool stuff in Ecamm. So it was really fun. We had Adrian Salisbury. He had sessions. I forget everyone who had sessions, but there were other workshop facilitators. That's what we were called. And then they had the camp counselors. And shout out to Diana Gladney's group. They were the most lit out of everyone. I know there wasn't an award for most lit, but they were the most lit. Let me check in. The seat got to set in the real Ecamm studio. Yep. Man. Who are you telling, George? Who are you telling? All right, y'all. So I wanted to just kind of share my experience, and just keep in mind, like I had the full experience outside of um outside of the fact that I couldn't see the other facilitators' sessions because we were all doing our own sessions. So, but I'm gonna give you my perspective for the people. Cool. Okay. All right, I'm just trying to get this. This airdrop is acting funny on me. So just give me a second. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Just give me a second. I guess I can just pull them up inside of. Okay. All right. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to pull these up, these photos up. Get it on the right monitor. Okay. All right, let me switch my scene. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to share some of the photos that I took from the event. It was a good time. So let me just move my stuff out the way. Ignore this. Okay. And let me move my comments over. Oh, you guys can't see that anyway. Okay. Stressed out. Stress free. What's good? Johnny Triple E, created amplifiers. Yeah, y'all. All right. So this is my guy, Joe. He's my right hand man in the design business. And he also, he also does design with me for Ecamm as well. So he's my right hand man. He's been my right hand man since like 2018. So, yeah, that's my guy, Joe. So we had to get a quick selfie. So let me just go over. All right, so this is my badge that I had. All right, hold on. Open everything up. Okay, this is me and Oz. Shout out to Oz. Her channel just Oz. So it's great to meet her in person. Probably about a month and a half ago, we created her logo for her channel. And we created a banner for her channel as well. Joe's a great guy. Yeah, that's my dude. That is my dude, man. Okay. So this was the schedule. I had the privilege of creating the design for this. So it was fun. So this is what it looked like. Of course, they had the design language already created, but I was able to design it based on that. So this is one of the teams, Digital Ninjas Live. So they created their own logos on that first night. All of the different camp cabin groups, they created their own logos and their names. So what we did in my session was we put them on the computer. So I'll show you what those look like a little later. Hold on, Mace. Go ahead. He's not in here. Go ahead. Excuse me, y'all. My kids came in. Shout out to my man here. I forget his name. Y'all let me know his name in the comments. I met so many people, I forgot their names. Digital Ninjas Live, Tech Troublemaker. What is good, man? It was great meeting you last week. Mommy Lala, remember her? What is good? Stephanie, what is good? It's great meeting you as well last week. Victor, okay, cool. Victor, yeah, shout out to Victor, Mommy Lala. This is another group, Creative Amplifiers. Marcio, what's good, my brother? It's great seeing everybody, man. We gotta do that again. Me and Katie, I had to get bumped with Katie, y'all. Can y'all believe I've been working with Ecamm for in some capacity for like the last 3 years, and this is the first time I met the Katie. Yo, shout out to Alicia. I've actually known her for probably about 6 or 7 years because we were in a different professional development community in 2016. Shout out to Eric Thomas and Bree University. That's where I first met Alicia. So I would see her at the events. I don't know if she's part of the Ecamm Fam because of me. Maybe, I don't know. But it was good seeing her and catching up with her at the event. This is a, a pic of the VIPs. Of course, we got Diana, we got Glenn, who's back there? Doc Rock, Mr. Moderator. We got Kirk Nugent, Strick, then Stephanie. What is good? Of course, Katie. Come on now. Let's go. So this is at the dinner on the last night. Yes, Callie. Yeah, that design was fire. Yo, shout out to Callie. She rendered that on the flag there, and then I was able to render it on the computer. Oh, this is dope too. Got Glenn there. I know the difference now. I didn't before, but I do now. Because Glenn asked for his cash, and I gave him Ken's cash, and he's like, "That's not me." So then I had to give him the right one. Diana, Gladys, Katie. She had the best. I would probably say the creative amplifiers, and they had the most energy. They were the most lit, as I said before. I got Doc Rock, so we got to see that we both do exist in reality. This is the hotel that I was at. I wasn't at the Garrison because my wife, she was supposed to come with me. She ended up not making the trip, but she thought it was kind of creepy. But this is at the Hampton Inn. Yeah, it was at the Hampton Inn.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Can you guys hear the audio to the video? I don't know if you can. Let me know.
Okay.
This is our studio straight back.
So this is in the Ecamm studio, the upstairs. Sorry, I'm moving kind of fast, y'all. Can y'all hear this? I think Doc may have let a word slip, so I might have to mute that. So this is walking into the Ecamm studio. Okay. I had to mute it. I'm glad I muted it. So yeah, this is so cool, y'all. Shout out to Jeff, Ian. So I'm just walking around getting footage. I'd like to put a video out, like an actual video talking about it. Let me know if y'all think I should do that. But if I do, you guys are seeing the footage first, or at least the B-roll and stuff that I got.
Yeah. Certainly my subbox does feel quite small.
I have to mute some of this. It's Doc's fault. Yes. It was a ton of fun, y'all. They had all the old Macs there. History.
This is dope.
Okay. Okay, let me remove this. How early do counselors and presenters arrive? So I guess everybody kind of got there to Massachusetts either Tuesday or Wednesday. It was the dinner, the welcome dinner, and meet and greet that evening, which was optional but recommended, so everybody can meet each other. And it was open bar, y'all. It was lit, y'all. It was lit. Y'all have to understand something. My clients in my design business, speakers, authors, coaches, consultants, A lot of them, you know, they're 7, 8 figures, so they have huge followings, like Eric Thomas, for example, Inky Johnson, Jeremy Anderson, people in the professional development space. So they are always having some type of conference, summit, workshops, what have you. So I've been to a lot of these types of, you know, things where different companies, and for whatever the reason, you know, professional development, self development, or whatever. Um, Ecamm knocked that out of the park. I felt like it was a truly innovative experience. It wasn't even like a conference or workshops or what have you. It was an experience. It was an experience. And what was so yeah, we I came in Wednesday morning. Joe came in Wednesday morning. A lot of people came in either Wednesday or they were there the day before. And then when we get to as far as the workshops, I, you know, came about 30 minutes early. They started at 11 each day, or 11:30 the second day, but they had either yoga, meditation, or like a morning walk scheduled right before that if you wanted to participate in that. But I, you know, for my session, I came about 30 minutes early to get myself together. Um, does that answer your question? Oh my goodness. Key punch cards. Oh, you're talking about on the shelf? Let's see. I don't know. Oops. Oh shoot! Now I gotta go back.
Yeah, look, that'll be funny as shit.
This is dope.
I had to mute this because I don't know what Doc is saying. Ecamm Fam sign. Created Cam. So that's the t-shirt that I designed, y'all. One of that's the design that was chosen. So I did 2 designs to choose from. So they put that on bags. So we had these bags. Everybody had like gift bags or swag bags. And that's what it was. And there was a bunch of goodies inside of it.
Oh, at the Galveston? Yeah. See, and I would have done the same thing too because I'm Marriott and because I have all of my Marriott status. I always get water with like, can you get $2 more when you come in? Right. And so
Yes. Yes.
Because it wasn't a fancy bottle. All right, so that's straight.
Salty. Hold up. I thought I was muting it. I'm sorry. If anything slipped, I apologize. Luis, what is good? Make sure these are all muted. Can y'all still hear audio from the videos? Hopefully not. So this is an extra studio inside of Ecamm Studio. Yep, telling you. So this is the Camp Cache I created. And I think the Creative Amplifiers won because they had the most Camp Cache. It's kind of like, you know, Monopoly money or whatever. So this is Code and Circuit. So tell me why I had no idea that, I don't know if it's Ken or Glenn. One of them have a nonprofit called Code and Circuit, where it's like an after school program. And they teach kids how to code. I thought that was so cool. I had no idea. I mean, I saw the name of the place when I was creating the map, but I had no idea that that was one of the twins' nonprofit. It was literally a river in between 2 buildings. I thought that was crazy. So this is just a drive around Amesbury. It's like a Hallmark town, like a Hallmark movie town. Very nice. You can see they, do it up for Halloween, being as though it's so close to Salem. Look at that house. Like, where did they put all of that stuff? That's crazy. David, man, look, that's coming up. That is coming up. Oh my goodness. It's coming up, y'all. So yeah, this is just a little drive. Let's see, what was that? I would think it was a bank. Oh yeah, I thought this house was so cool. Okay. So this is the other side. It was two. Isn't that cool, y'all? Isn't that cool? So I was using the iPhone 14 Pro. Yeah, I got for all of this. Parker, what's good? What is good? So this is our walk over to this little sandwich shop. Okay, and this is the river in between the two buildings. Isn't that nuts? Isn't this the cutest little town? Gotcha. New Hampshire, what is good? Place. It's like every place you go into is like out of a movie. Oh, the ham and cheese. Two dogs meeting each other. There's David right there. So this was our one of the buses that took us to Stevens Estate, which is where we had the first event that evening, Wednesday evening. There's Rich, there's Strick, there's George. So this is on the way over there to Stevens Estate. We were pulling up. Can y'all hear that audio? Hopefully it's no more cussing. I just figured it'd be better than silence. So these are the grounds at Stevens Estate. As you can see, it's a historical building, mansion maybe of some sort. We do a lot of events and weddings here. Marcio, David, Tanya. Oops. I gotta skip back through again. Okay. So this was inside the Haunted Mansion. No, I'm kidding.
Very interesting. Beautiful. Tell me the history behind it.
One would be the one who knows every speck.
It was Ken. Y'all saw Ken and Strick.
Tell you is that
This is the man right here.
This is out on the deck. Open bar. Big tent. Y'all, they had it decked out like it was a wedding reception, y'all. They spared no expense, y'all. It was a big Jenga thing. And then cornhole, right? Even though it got so dark. And look, I didn't even realize they had checkers? But it got dark so quick we didn't do that, but we didn't need to. It was still a ton of fun, y'all. Can y'all hear the audio from the video? Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. There's Terrence. Shout out to Terrence. My man brought us some sweets back from Japan. It's like, thank you, my brother. Additional restrooms upstairs. I'll hold it. Connect 5. Oh, okay. So this is inside of the
If you don't have your name tag yet, they're handing them out in
dinner.
in the room just inside. A lot of you know that people say that me and Glenn are the ones who built Ecamm Live.
Can y'all hear this audio?
That is not true. It
Okay,
is all
cool.
of you guys who have built Ecamm Live. When we started out with version 1.0, like 5 years ago, it was very, very it didn't really do a lot. Some of you might have purchased it at that time. We have just been adding everything that you guys have been asking for the last 5 years, and we're not done, and there's still a really, really long list. But
This one's really long, so I won't play the whole thing. But it was fun, y'all. It was a ton of
To know
fun.
right now is that at some point tonight, probably since we're running a little bit late, let's say in an hour, you need to meet up with the rest of your team, and you need to come up with your camp logo.
Yep, so
and
this
you
is the
need
first
to
thing.
design your own flag, your pennant flag, at the table. So.
Thought this is cool too. I went to the supermarket and I saw this thing. I don't know if it was a cleaner or some type of inventory tracker or what. I have to look it up. So I thought maybe it was a cleaner, but then it like did this laser thing on the shelf. It's about to turn on. Watch. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a cleaner or if it's doing inventory, taking video of what's on the shelves or not. If you want to hear about the Haunted Garrison Inn, check this out at 7 p.m. Mary Lou had an up close and personal experience. Yeah, y'all check that out. She actually recorded a video. I recorded a video of her explaining to my wife because my wife said that she didn't want to stay at the Garrison Inn. So that's why we switched rooms to the Hampton, and we put Joe in the Garrison, the Garrison to get haunted. But she's like, "Look, I'm out of here." she She had an encounter one night. She didn't sleep the next night, and then the next night she was supposed to stay. She decided to leave early. Oh yeah. Oh, 8 p.m. Eastern, y'all. It's 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. So check out that video that Mr. Moderator posted. So yeah, who knows what this is? I don't know what it is, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was either a cleaner or some type of inventory tracker. Anyway, the catering was lit.
Sexy B-roll first.
Yes, gotta get this
Everything
sexy
was
B-roll, y'all. Oh, okay. Checks for spills. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the catering room was lit. So this is in one of the sessions. Fulgens showing C5. That's the first. That was the first team. Okay, so it is 7 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of the artwork. Anna taking headshots. So this was inside the brewery. Inside the brewery. Brewery. Y'all help me with that. Brewery. The brewery. Inside the brewer. Inside the brewery. Brewer. Forget it, y'all. I'm not saying brewery. Brewery. This is inside the place where they make beer. All right. All right. So this is the Lucid Air. It is. I think it's
Sweet.
Ken's.
Glenn, is this yours?
Oh, it's Glenn's.
Is it really? Oh, this is amazing.
Ooh, this thing is fire. Glenn, this is his new vehicle. 2 years old. Amazing. Amazing.
That is fascinating.
Brewery.
This will be
Brewery.
something you gotta come sit in on that.
That's still tough for me.
Like for real, for real.
Quick, Marshall, you jump in. When I'm sitting there.
Brewery.
Come around, Marshall, if you want.
Okay. Oh,
Brewery.
Okay.
Brewery. I don't know. It still sounds wrong to me. Look at this, y'all. Can you believe it? This thing is amazing.
Oh, okay.
Unwind. I like that. Let's try rolling.
So this is my favorite feature, ready? Swipe up.
What? Oh wow.
Oh, that is cool. Isn't that hilarious?
Amazing.
Does it have CarPlay yet?
When I grow up.
It has wireless CarPlay. Look at this.
Did you have to wait a long time, like on the waiting list?
Not really. They're kind of like, you need one?
Really?
Please buy these.
Oh wow.
On the Christmas list.
I'm assuming the sound system
For
is.
sure.
So then he turns on some music. We can't play that. So one of the strikes. Beautiful.
The door closes by itself.
Oh really?
I pushed it in, it's just like.
I can't wait to talk about.
My wife knows I love this car. I can't wait to tell my wife. So we were headed to bowling here, guys. Borrow. Oh, yeah. It was Ken's. I thought it was Glenn's. Yeah, it was crazy. So this is us pulling around that night. So you had to choose between a ghost walk. Hold on. Had to choose between a ghost walk, a wine and food pairing, or hold on.
To know
or bowling. So we went bowling. Well, a lot of the fellas went bowling. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So this is inside of bowling. So a lot of fellas and Alicia went bowling. There's Rich. Very nice, y'all. Marcio, boom. He did great. I think he won the first game. Yeah, they had these hilarious animations. Oh, nice. Hey, this was fun, y'all. Was this me? I think so. Y'all can judge my bowling skills or lack thereof. In the gutter. Yo, these animations they had were hilarious. Oh my God, Joe. So this is funny. This is at the coffee shop.
Dog. And then all of a sudden you move. And like,
Bart. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
that's his timeout.
Damn, what's good? What's good? Is that loud? I'm sorry. Beautiful place, man. Every place looks amazing.
Holy shit.
The dogs just kept getting bigger that were coming in there.
Hey.
So this was the final night. Right before the award ceremony, Ecamm, they were giving out tons of gifts to different people that were voted like most helpful, most outgoing, turtle like coming out of your shell. It was a whole bunch of awards and gifts. Shannon, I believe that's Shannon. It was so cool just to meet everyone in person, man.
This is intense, guys.
Oh, I posted this in the Ecamm community on Facebook. This is Katie getting her award.
Please, so much. Drink, eat, have fun. Thank you so much to all of you for making
Katie's a real MVP.
successful.
Katie,
Please
Caleb,
give me feedback
the entire
so we can do
team,
better
Meg.
next time. Please, we'll probably send a form out.
It was just a great time, y'all. We played this whole thing. If you want to watch the whole thing, it's in the Ecamm Facebook group. Get more B-roll of food. Of course.
Yeah, I'll go back on my diet on Monday.
You feel me?
You don't need a diet.
Yes.
Or I gotta get this epic B-roll, bro.
I gotta get this B-roll, y'all. We're almost done, y'all. Yes, yes, it was. Yeah, well deserved too. Everything is fresh. Doesn't it look like a movie, y'all?
Yep. I'm going right for the pasta.
Everything is perfect.
Me too.
The candles,
Get
come
this
on.
beat wrong.
I had my salad for lunch.
It was like mac and cheese. I don't think I got the meat because I was too busy making my plate. Chicken marsala, mac and cheese. Oh, here it is. I did.
Yep.
I was up cooking all night.
So this was the schedule. My badge. I think we're good. I think that's it. Yes. So that was my Creative Camp recap. It was a phenomenal event doing the oh, you know what? I got to show you the logos. So doing the workshops about branding. C5, there was one group that had their logo done in advance. They had their logo done in advance on the computer. But everybody else, they did it. They followed instructions, but they did it on their flag, and then I rendered them on the computer with Illustrator. So I just wanted to show y'all those real quick. So let me pull up C5's. Hold on one second. Ecamm Live, Creator Camp. Hold on. Where's Creator Camp? Okay, here it is. Okay. So let me see. I don't think I saved C5 Live. Okay. Well, I don't have C5 Lives on here. But so this was the Global Creators. This is the Global Creators logo right here. This was the Digital Ninjas Live logo. And this was the Creative Amplifiers logo. So you can see a picture of the original logo. And this is what we created for them. Well, I created based on their logo. So, and here's next level. So theirs was their flag. Let me see if I have the photo anywhere. Yeah, it was just their flag. And I created this and then added the next level wording to it. So it was a ton of fun, y'all. Global Creators for the people. Next level. Yeah, the food was phenomenal. Who you telling? A dozen donuts to go, man. I wouldn't have been able to get up for my flight. So Paul or whoever it is with Ecamm, Katie, could y'all let us know, is there a waiting list yet for next year? Is there a waiting list? Because if you weren't there, y'all, you gotta go. I'm like, look, if Ecamm doesn't ask me to participate, I'm gonna buy me a ticket and I'm still gonna come. It's unlike anything you've experienced. I'm telling you. Like, who does this? You know, and I'm sure there are retreats. I guess it could be considered kind of a retreat. There are retreats and things that businesses do that they charge, 4 or 5 figures for, and you still have to pay for your travel and your lodging and everything. So to see whatever it was, I think it was $4.99, to see Ecamm do this, and I know for a fact it wasn't to make a profit when I was there. And I told Kay, I was like, y'all spared no expense. She said, we just want to make sure our people are well taken care of. Those are like her exact words. I'm like, I don't know how they couldn't have been trying to make a profit, y'all. So just to see the love that Ecamm has for its community, its family, is amazing. Like no expense was spared, y'all. No expense was spared. Next year hasn't been announced. Okay, so I guess there isn't like a waiting list or anything yet. So, but yeah, just make sure you're on Ecamm's mailing list if you aren't, so you can be notified as soon as next year is announced. So, and you saw this year they capped it at I think about 100 folks. So you don't want to, and I think it sold out relatively quickly, so you don't want to miss it. Didn't it, Hank, man? It was cool because a lot of us talk to each other online, whether it's in a community or whether it's on like joining each other's live videos. And like even myself, Kirk, Pastor Keith, Elicio, Bradley. Hopefully I'm not missing someone. We have the Ecamm Jedi Council. None of us have ever met in person. Well, I think other folks have met, but we haven't all met, right? So to be able to meet Kirk, to be able to meet Doc, I think I missed Bradley. I don't know if Bradley was there. If he was, I missed him. I met Elicio before, but to be able to meet so many of our Ecamm fam, it's really cool. It's really cool. To not just to meet, but to build, and talk about ways we can collaborate. Because these days, man, I told y'all, authenticity is going to make a comeback. And also our network is going to be something that helps sustain us. Especially as things become unpredictable, tumultuous, you name it, these days between online and just in the world. AI is making a huge splash. Then we have stuff going on in the world, the economy. So what's going to keep us together, keep us sane, keep us moving forward, keep our businesses growing? It's going to be our network. It's going to be our family, right? So having a family like Ecamm is something that's invaluable, y'all. And during the event, it really showed like they really care, So yeah, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Highly recommended. Yep. Friendships with me, CC1 will last forever. Facts. Hey, happy birthday to Folgers. I did not even know that. Yes. In Orlando. Look, that would be lit. Got roots down here. Marcio's in Jacksonville, outside of Jacksonville. So you're not that far. Ecamm Fam for sure. Cool. Well, yeah, that was it, y'all. I just wanted to kind of talk a bit about my Ecamm Creator Camp experience as a facilitator. My session was on branding, especially for live shows, podcasts, etc. Why that's important, what things you should look out for when creating your brand, creating a design language. Created these logos, and then Fulgens worked with the participants to create a design language and create some scenes for them using Ecamm and show them a lot of cool things. So yeah, we had a nice synergy going. Yes, sir. Yeah, Marcio's on our team, bowling, and he was killing it. All right, then. Well, if nobody else has anything, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And next week, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming with creating your logos. I talked to a few of you last week. Told you, look, show up. We'll try to get you in. Show up live and we'll try to get you in. So, yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Please hit that like button on your way out. And I will see you all next week. Peace.